Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, when you are praise the story for Yahawah, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, call him like Yahawah, Yahawashi, that's in the ancient Hebrew, so praises to Yahawah in the name of Yahawashi, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahawah is the correct name for the Heavenly Father. The world ignorantly calls Yahawah God or Yahweh. And his son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahawashi. The world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ Yeshua or Yeshua. True name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahawah, and his son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahawashi. Giving the honors unto elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to all the brothers and out here pushing this word in sincerity and in truth to all that believe in this gospel. Shalom. Let's walk and talk to the spirit and power of Yahawah about Yahawashi. Really gonna show me I name this one, but going through book of Matthew, let's reach the 5th chapter. But keep you tell you about everybody will be basically sick and have any form of illness and they came to Yahawashi up to be healed, and we say they that the world needed a physician, but they that are basically sick, and him come basically those who are sick for healing, and we are indeed sick. We are a sickly nation, we're basically dead. Because the scripture says what? The wages of sin is death, and all have sinned and come short of the glory of Yahawah, and we need healing. Which go back to Malachi, I think 4 verse 2. It says, when the Son of Man shall come with healing in his wing. But guess what? Only those who look to Yahawah will actually get that healing, which is the remnant. So Yahawashi was expressing in the book of St. John 3 verse chapter 3, but in give back reference to when Moses rose up the serpent in the wilderness, and everybody will look up to the serpent for healed. Yahawashi represent that serpent, that basically serpent wrap around the rod, right now in the of it for them false science, but right now we have a so-called we know a so-called pandemic, and them miracle is them glorious vaccine, and then ultimately the chip, all road leads to the RFID chip, the implantable RFID chip it is, which is the mark of the beast. That's where people gonna look forward towards the healing, but the remnant, we look to Yahawah for healing, to the point where brothers gonna get spiritual power, for healing, and ultimately going to change these vile wicked ass bodies, they level up, they won't get to upgrade. It's give us a discorruptible shall put on incorruption, and that's true healing. That's what we look forward for, and only the Lord Yahawah can actually give us that, not Esau, but on the scale of us, basically being sick, right? Yahawashi will grant us that healing, right? Yahawashi that is, right? Because as we mentioned in St. John the 3rd chapter, he even go on and say that whosoever, most scripture I can't remember. For God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth on him should be saved. Right? So we have to believe and look up to Yahawah and to basically get that healing. And that's what he represents. He say, come all that are heavily laden, and he will give us rest. And we need that rest here because we're sick, we're weary, basically destroyed as a people. But start with the remnant, of the nation of Israel that's going to return, and basically be healed. Alright? And we start heal as even when he makes it from the scripture in Ezekiel 7th chapter, referred to as dry bones, dead. Right? But the word gets speak unto us, which the word actually was life. and we start get flesh, we start get sinews, you know, and then we get breath, right, the breath of life. So we start come back here, we start get whole again, and we start depart from death, if you will, right, which death is what? Basically the breaking of the laws. You know, brothers no longer eat pork, you know. Well, what are we adultery, if you look on it on a high level, you know, in regards to we don't really get woman, you know, them virginity and keep them, you know, maybe 1 and 2 brothers. I got one, you know, which she defiled herself as well, you know, but for the most part, you know, right, we're not gonna basically see a man of a woman and go mix and mingle with it, you know. We're not to commit time idolatry, you know, we keep the Sabbath the best of our ability, we keep our beard, you know, no outline, no eat no shellfish, no pork to the best of our knowledge, because no eat fuck up the whole life with them, you know. Whereas even try to eat healthy, and then go back to the natural remedies, you know, right, and that's basically getting life, right, and that would come from Yahawashi, because he's basically what manifest wisdom through us, you know. The scripture say him is basically the way, the truth, and the life, right? So if you want to live, we have to basically look up to him, right, for healing, and that's what the remnant is doing in these last days, you know. And even more as days go by, you've seen our brothers operate, you know, and even faithful sisters, it's clear to me, you know, that as it is written here, except the Lord has left us a remnant will be like Sodom and Gomorrah, right? That remnant is in the hurt, you know. Even seen brothers see that, you know, them basically raise up children, you know, in these last days, you know, following the large and statutes, calling upon our power, Yahawah, Yahawashi. Indeed, yo, you know, when we read the scriptures, yo, and like Maccabees and them thing there, I see men who fought, you know, on behalf of Yahawah, Yahawashi, and kept the laws, suffer persecution, you know. Well, it's written in the scripture, the spirit of the prophets is subject unto the prophets. So we are those same spirit, you know, coming back in these last days, you know, to basically inherit the glory. As is written in what's that? Second Ezra, the second chapter 2. You know, scripture said, them that flee the shadows of this world, you know, that people that have called from the beginning might be hallowed. You know, I think you start from verse 37 or so, 36, 30 something. And you can read on to verse 40, 45, when them get crowned and everything there. Right, that's the glory. You know, that's the elect is going to get in these last days. You know, and we're that remnant here. We have to look to Yahawashi, you know, for healing. And that's the only way we'll be healed. We're for ourselves here with the fire. Right, we can't do nothing but hope, you know, pour Yahawashi, you know. So that's really it. You know, what's on my mind. Thinking out loud, walk and talk to the spirit and coffee Yahawashi. All praises to Yahawashi. You know, the wellness and to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to those who like.